Hello, and thank you for joining me. I'm Kimberly Davis. I hope that you're well. Dashcam video captures the moment a suspect took off from a traffic stop with a police officer trapped inside his car. Prom is that special time of year that seniors look forward to, and thanks to young lawyers in our state, a pop-up boutique will be in Orangeburg tomorrow, where teens can shop for a dress at no cost. For more on this story, download the ABC Columbia mobile app. Plus, two curious penguins find a camera and took a selfie or an Ussie. And M&M's is rolling out 3 new flavors, but it's up to fans to decide which ones will stay on store shelves. Those trending headlines, celebrity birthdays, and your moment in history, that's all coming up next. Today, Friday, March 9th. A driver carrying guns and drugs was apparently so desperate to get away from police that he took off from a traffic stop with an officer inside his car. Police are calling it a kidnapping, and the whole thing was captured on dash cam. Chris Jose has that video.
This is video of what appears to be a big bag of marijuana inside the suspect's car. Police say the smell of drugs initiated a pat-down after the officer pulled over the driver for a traffic violation.
He asked the driver to step out of the vehicle, patted him down for weapons.
Dashcam video from Marietta Police shows the driver, Corey Moody, bolt for the car when backup arrived. Officer Brian Wallace followed him and tried to get the man out.
The passenger in the suspect vehicle puts the car in drive.
Police say Wallace had Moody in a headlock. This is the moment the backup officer, a sergeant, tried to pull out his colleague from the car. He was shoved and fell to the ground.
Certainly it was a chaotic scene.
Weaving through rush hour traffic, police say the car was speeding on Delk Road at 71 miles per hour. When this officer tried to help, the car took off again. The officer was kidnapped for roughly a mile.
Correct.
Police chased after the car down this muddy road. At one point, the backseat passenger jumped out and ran away. The chase ended in this pit.
This is a one-way in, one-way out area.
Police arrested this passenger. In the background, you see the driver surrender to the officer he allegedly kidnapped. Police also captured the third person in the car.
Now that we know there were handguns involved, certainly it could have been a gunfight inside the car.
Officer McPhillamy says investigators believe all 3 suspects are gang members from Massachusetts. Authorities are preparing multiple charges against the trio. The driver is expected to be charged with kidnapping. And the award for this year's coolest and cutest duo goes to these guys. Apparently, 2 emperor penguins in Antarctica stumbled across a camera left in the ice on Wednesday night by expeditioner Eddie Galt. The curious birds flipped it over to face skyward, then did what any of us would do, take a selfie, of course. The Australian Antarctic Division posted the 30-second clip on its Twitter page. It has over 164,000 views as of Thursday afternoon, and that number is going up fast. M&M's is introducing 3 new flavors, but only one will stay on the shelves. The candy company announced on Wednesday it will roll out 3 limited edition flavors. Crunchy Espresso, Crunchy Raspberry, and Crunchy Mint will be a part of the Flavor Vote campaign. People who try the candies can vote on whether they like snacking on chocolates that taste like a morning cup of coffee, something tart, or something minty fresh. Fans can cast their votes by text or on social media. In 1997, rapper The Notorious B.I.G. was shot to death while sitting in his car after a music industry party. He was only 24. Happy birthday if you're celebrating today. You share the day with hip-hop artist Bow Wow. He's 31. Actress Sierra Ramirez of The Fosters is 23, and actor Matthew Gray Gubler is 38. Well, that's our time for today. You've been watching What's Trending. Get more headlines on our ABC Columbia mobile app and at abccolumbia.com. I'm Kimberly Davis. Be kind to each other. I hope that you have a great weekend, and thanks for watching.
Simmons give you the all clear? You got banged up pretty good.
Yeah, no, I'm fine. I feel foolish. I was so intent on turning the beacon off, I didn't even consider that it might be wired to overheat and explode.
You can't blame yourself, Fitz. General Hale's declared war on us.
I'm afraid she's done something a whole lot worse than that. Basement's sealed off, but I sent the dwarfs down to analyze the area after the explosion. This one was on its way down when the elevator stopped and opened on level 27.
Looks like your drone took a wrong turn and went outside.
Wouldn't that be nice? Unfortunately, this immense forest now exists approximately 150 feet below us.
But there are clouds and sky.
Which is why its underground existence should be very alarming.
I'd say that's impossible, but after our round trip to Tomorrowland, my threshold for preposterous is way out of whack. Theories?
This is the only transmission we've received back from the basement so far. I think we're looking at what happens when three monoliths are blown up together. They somehow blew a hole in space-time. And that thing right there is another dimension bleeding back into our world.
So, the good news is Daisy might not be the one responsible for tearing the Earth apart.
Bad news is, end of the world might have already begun.